Now, they're supposed to represent the lesbian, transgendered, gay, bisexual, genderqueer, queer community all together. And they were the most closed-minded, judgmental people I've ever met in this whole show. And they have no type of understanding of what unity is. Tyra had to say it at the end. She said, and I'm going to put the link up there, she said on the 5th video, she said, finally I saw some unity. She straight people separated and segregated they were. I mean, really, I was like, that is so disgusting. And I read somebody's comment, and I agree with them. This is infuriating me. They don't even represent the LGBTQ community. They don't represent them, because all they're doing is bashing each other. This is a community where we really should unite. We really and truly should unite. We should be one community. You know why? Because we're all fighting the same fight, and that is the right to be who we are. Not get ridiculed for it, not get segregated for it, and we're segregating ourselves from each other within the community. When we can truly come together and fight as one, then everybody else can understand us. Then everybody else can truly sit there and go, okay, we need to take them seriously. It's not just some people coming together. It's millions and millions of the people from the LGBTQ community. It's millions and millions of them, not just lesbians over here and gay men over here. These are everybody from the LGBTQ community all over the motherfucking world, all over the United States, who are coming together in Washington, D.C. That is what needs to go. That's what needs to happen. We need to join the movement. The movement starts here and starts right now. Other homophobic people, heterosexual people, and other people who don't understand us sometimes are looking at, they're going, look at these fools. Why should we take them seriously? Why should we understand them? They don't even take the time to even listen to each other, and they're all part of the same community, right? Well, they don't give a fuck if you're masculine or you're feminine. They don't like you because you're different, because you aren't with the opposite sex, because you aren't doing what they feel is. We are all one. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are all one. We are not separate. We are not segregated. We are not segregated. We are one. We are all fighting the same fight to be who we truly are. Whether you are from lesbian on to transgender on to just genderqueer or queer or whatever, fighting to be who we are. We might be a little different from the normal people, as they want to consider themselves. Instead of talking about that bisexual person, or that transgender person, or that gay man, or that lesbian, or that feminine man, or that masculine man, or both, why don't we take the time to learn about each other? How can we educate heterosexual people or homophobic people or people who feel like we are lower than them or we got problems? How can we ever educate people who don't understand us if we don't understand each other? It's pathetic. It is. I can barely fathom it. It's that stupid to me. And you know what's so sad? Like I'm saying again, Tyra said, finally, I saw some unity. You're not showing anything. All you're doing is talking smack about each other and really fighting against each other. So where are we really getting? Because we're sitting there fighting each other so hard. We're not getting anywhere. We're fighting in a circle. So therefore, we don't have our rights right now. We don't have rights to get married. Why would anybody take us seriously? We don't even understand each other. We haven't even come together. You know why we don't have a right to judge as gay people? Because we're ridiculed every day. We know what it feels like. How dare you? When you know what it feels like, ridicule someone else. You're a sad sight to see. You really are. Because in the same sense, you know what it feels like for somebody to tell you what you feel is confusion and it's not right. Who are you to tell that person and judge them in the same sense and tell them what they feel? You're sad and you need to really get it together. Because when we can come together as a community is when we can fully get all our rights. And until then, we will never be taken seriously because we are not united. Stop all that drama. And let's stop wasting our energy talking about other people within the community that we don't understand. And start loving each other and sticking together. Because like straight people are saying, look at them, they can't even get along. Just his label alone, they never got a chance to get to know him. They actually did what a lot of straight people have done to us from the very beginning, and that is prejudge us. Not take the time to get to know us, but prejudge us. That is all they did. They never got a chance to sit down and actually really talk with each other and get to know the heart, the soul of a person, the spirit of a person. They just judge them off his sexuality. How wrong are you? And these are all people who every day face ridicule and judgment. The person said the typical gay community hypocrites. It's true. It's true. I would never sit there and look at a bisexual and try to tell them what they feel, because they can never sit there and tell me what I feel. They could never sit there and tell me what I feel, just like a straight person could never sit there and tell me what I feel. How can I tell them what they feel? How could I ever tell them that? So what if the straight people think that that's their way of believing that we can be, there's a chance. You know what? Who gives a fuck what straight people think? Straight people also think we're going to hell. They also think that it's a choice. So you really give a fuck what straight people think? I don't. All take a stand together. Let's take a stand. You know? Let's come together and fight for something that we believe in and stop fighting each other. And so some of the people who are segregating other people from the community get that we are all one. We are not segregated, we are all one. Once we understand that and we treat each other as accordingly, then we can actually learn to fight together for what we want.